So, Wayne, what are your thoughts on the brand new series then? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, allow me to present to you a brand new series on the channel I would like to call The Final Score, where I will bring to you just a weekly roundup of the most exciting and the most entertaining and the most clickbaitable parts of football that have happened in the week. So unfortunately, League On will not be involved. So where do we kick off the final score this week? Well, what better place to start with the banter club of the Premier League, Arsenal Football Club, who lost to newly promoted Brentford 2-0. It should be a hate crime to just laugh at Arsenal now. It's not even funny anymore. It's kind of sad. You know, Arsenal, new look Arsenal, fresh from a decent preseason, signing some players like something called a Lokonga and £50 million for Ben White. So instead of Arsenal beating them, they conceded to Christian Norgard and someone that sounds like a Spanish resort, Sergi Canos. Like I've never even heard of him. Moving on to the future title winners for this season, Manchester United, who absolutely swatted Leeds in their first game of the season at Old Trafford 5-1. I just want to say this for the record, even though we still employ Scott McTominay and Philip Jones, 21 is coming in. And okay, jokes aside, we played well, sure. We played really well. Bruno got a hat-trick, Pogba got 4 assists, Greenwood got on the score sheet, Sancho made his debut, Lindelof is
okay, I'll take that back.
But we beat Leeds 6-1 last year at Old Trafford as well, with basically the same team. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Moving on, we have Chelsea, who played against Crystal Palace and under a new era actually, with Patrick Vieira taking over from Roy Hodgson for Crystal Palace. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect from Vieira, and I didn't get to see what his tactics were because Chelsea beat them 3-0. Goals from a Christian Pulisic tap-in, a Marcos Alonso free kick, and a debut goal from Trevor Chalobah. Really happy for him, scoring on his debut, dedicating the goal to his mom. And really, that's the kind of stuff that gives you goosebumps. On Merseyside, one side of Merseyside, you had Rafa Benitez coaching for Everton instead of Liverpool, beating Southampton 3-1. I don't know how to feel about that one because Rafa Benitez, of course, yeah, when you think of him and Merseyside, you think of Liverpool and how he called Everton a small club that one time. So I did not expect to see him managing Everton at all in my lifetime, but he did, and he didn't get pelters and he didn't get assassinated when he entered Goodison Park, so I guess that's a plus. On the other side of Merseyside, we have Liverpool coming back from an injury ravaged season last season. Virgil van Dijk coming back, Joe Gomez coming back, Joel Matip coming back. Unfortunately, Robertson out with an ankle problem. I don't know what happened to him. They swatted Norwich aside with relative ease. Like, I mean, did we really expect anything different from Norwich though? They came up here with the same striker that got found out 2 months into the season, and they're relying on him for goals. Norwich fans, yes, you brought in Milo Rashica from the Bundesliga, but it's the Bundesliga. And let me just say, Van Dijk came out large and in charge. He looked ready. But as long as he doesn't score a bullet header against Man United, and as long as he doesn't pocket Jadon Sancho when we play against them, I'm fine. The big game of the weekend, which was Tottenham versus Man City, and guess who won? Of course it was Tottenham. It had to be Tottenham. City, like, it was written in the stars. It was written in the stars for City to lose, you know what I'm saying? Giving Jack Grealish his £100 million debut, and Kane missing the game for Spurs suddenly. So, you know, I was actually quite although it was written in the stars, I was expecting City to kind of like give them a bit more than cross and inshallah. You know, the pace of Bergwijn, the clinicality of Heung-min Son, and the trickery of Lucas Moura won Tottenham that game, and surprisingly a decent performance from Eric Dyer, you know. And we had some other games in the Premier League, like Leicester beating Wolves on opening day, as well as Watford beating new look Aston Villa, and Burnley and Brighton playing each other, Brighton beating them. I kind of fell asleep in that one. And Newcastle and West Ham West Ham beating Newcastle after coming back from behind. Let me just say, Steve Bruce, if you're watching this video, if you truly love Newcastle, you would leave, because you're a walking hamburger, bro. It's 4 more losses away from the fans chucking cabbages at your face with your name on it. You're this close to that time. You're not gonna get away with the terrorist football anymore, bro. With that many Geordies in the stadium, you're lucky you don't get assassinated. Barcelona begin life without Leo Messi, and they won their game against Sociedad 4-2 with 2 goals coming from Martin Braithwaite and a really good performance from Memphis Depay on his debut. I mean, who needs Messi? You have Martin Braithwaite, Middlesbrough legend, house real estate owner. Who needs Messi? Additionally, you had Real Madrid comfortably beating Alaves 4-1 with Karim Benzema getting on the score sheet again, looking like he's not gonna slow down this season. Over to the Liga I was just trashing a few moments ago, the Bundesliga, where Borussia Dortmund absolutely swatted away Eintracht Frankfurt 5-2 on the new management with Marco Rosa. Who would have thought? This guy can do anything, can't he? Erling Haaland. He's on the thumbnail, so I have to talk about him. He's not. I'm not calling him Erling Haaland anymore. I'm calling him Optimus Prime, bro. He's not normal. Moving on, the champions Bayern Munich drew to Marco Rosa's former side Mönchengladbach 1-1 with goals coming from Alassane Plea and Robert Lewandowski scoring his 195,000th goal for Bayern Munich. It's going to take a while for Bayern Munich to settle because, new management, Julian Nagelsmann implementing a 3 at the back system into a team that's been playing 4-3-3 and 4-2-3-1 for 10 years. It's going to be hard to implement a 3 at the back, although I don't think he played 3 at the back against them. But still, to implement this system, it's a very choppy, changey and unique system that's going to take a while. So I feel like Bayern are going to struggle at the start of the season, but I don't feel like Dortmund will have the firepower and the stamina to keep up with Bayern. If Bayern get in the stride, it's over for the rest of the league, I think. But yeah, that's basically gonna wrap up the first episode of The Final Score. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll be back at you with more videos other than football next week, as well as another The Final Score, if you guys do enjoy this. I'm out. Peace. Play that line back, dissecting that dime sack. I got it from the block, it's diesel, it's prime shack. I told you I ain't passing that shit, I'm young Kobe. I'll catch you off guard, on guard, I'm unholy. The one and only, I'm a lot different. Script flipping, John Grisham, how I'm plot twisting. I pull the whole city out, I got the block listening. I pull up with the titties out, I